So it's Hedy Ago, and Hedy is the IT Director for Major Project Delivery for the Orlando Utilities Commission. So please join me in welcoming Hedy.
So who's loving this weather? Ain't this great? I'm here in Orlando for a reason. I love this, and I'll never go anywhere, especially during this time of the year. I'm here in Orlando Utilities Commission, so let me give you a brief background of our company. We're the backbone of community service for providing cost-effective water, residential and commercial, electric. We also have chilled water and street lighting. We have about 313 customers across the Orlando, St. Cloud, and its neighboring counties like Orange and Osceola. We service majority of big companies out there, like if you're here and your wife is shopping at Mall of Millenia, we provide services among other theme parks. We're owned by the citizens. We're the second largest municipal utility in Florida, the 16th largest in the nation, and we generate about 1,850 megawatts. So just give you a footprint of our production capacity. Talking about risk management, the way we approach risk management is really to mitigate it and to concentrate on our asset utilization and our asset management. So what I'm going to be discussing with you and providing you 3 exciting examples would be how OUC makes sure that in this world of technology and connectivity, Peter mentioned to us that right now, the Internet of Things, the visioning of connected, the maximization of assets and how it's connected and how it's powered by technology. So I'm going to let you in terms of how OUC is leveraging those and the technologies and the assets that we have, how we're making sure that we have the necessary information and preventative maintenance through the use of technology and systems. So let's start by what is our footprint. We're an Oracle shop. Majority of our applications reside, if not all, in the Oracle application server and the Oracle database and Oracle WebLogic. We use an ERP system from Oracle for our capital asset management and also for our meter data management. So just give you a perspective, we ran the whole gamut almost in Oracle. So what are our business drivers besides risk management? Of course, we want to make sure that we are accurately providing information, whether it's assessing whether we have a malfunctioning grid or whether we have a malfunctioning distribution line, what kind of preventative maintenance, is it up due for some replacement in parts and things like that. We want to make sure that we leverage our assets in whatever capacity that we have in terms of technology and connectivity. So our approach is, as much as possible, we want to take the error out, so we have a hands-free approach. Our main goal is to be able to leverage and automate as much as we can. And of course, there comes challenges with that. Majority of our operations are interconnected. Almost all of the different business units in our company maximizes the use of assets and has their own demands in terms of making sure that it's all in line and that will mitigating risk. So, now there's a risk in this mouse, it's not working. Oh, there you go. So the key is the balancing of performance, risk, sustainability, as well as still continuing to provide the best customer service and the return on our equipment. So let me give you, this is an exciting project that we just have with, leveraging on technology and assets. So we have about 280,000 automated meter infrastructures. So, if you're used to a meter reader coming to your home and reading your meters, this is not that. This is like, state of the art, communicating through gatekeepers, communicating to our Hedilyn system, in a pulse beat, and it can collect. And we collect as much as 15-minute interval, meaning to say we can predict when you're going to take a shower. We know when you use, your washer and dryer along. We know when you had a party because we would see a spike in everything that you, because we're collecting almost like, every 15 minutes of your information in a connected world. And all of our AMI, all of our electric meters, all of our electric are already AMI, and we're halfway to our water. So if you refill your pool, we'll know because we're collecting, those information as well. And the cool thing about this, I'll show you one example. We're able to use technology while making sure that, through cybersecurity, that we're plugging all the risk. We have a secure firewall. So let me just talk to you how we're enabled to make sure that we're leveraging technology to provide the best service for our customers. So if you're an OUC customer and you want to pay your bill for, whether you're connecting your electricity or your water, or you've been disconnected for some whatever reason, So you can walk to any of our customer service, providers, our payment center, like, for example, an Amscot. You can, literally hand them your bill, give them your bill, they query your information, they plug in and they accept your money, and you can see that in 12 minutes time frame, it will go to our gateway, it will connect to our enterprise service bus, will connect to our MDM system, will connect to our Hedilyn system, will connect to your meters, and it will connect you in 12 minutes time frame. So by the time you go back to your house, you're connected. And maybe you're wondering, maybe I should have not paid my bill because they're going to connect me anyways. No, because we are that efficient in utilizing and maximizing our assets and ensuring that we're offering it best in terms of a secure technology. And it even gets better if you use a web or IVR, because it connects you. There's no third party there. There's no extra fee, and it will connect you in even less, probably even up to the, less than 5 minutes. So think of it this way. You're logging into your computer, you're paying it, maybe you're on a battery, and in a few minutes, your power is connected. So how awesome is that, right? I deserve that applause, right? So another aspects that we have in terms of mitigating risk is our fleet. So just give you a footprint of our fleet division. I'm explaining three. We have about 775 vehicles, about 4.7 miles logged on a yearly basis. We probably have used 350 gallons of B20 over the course of since 2006. And we continue to leverage, both the interaction of our ERP system with our fleet, software. If you can see here, our fleet, all of the OUC, whether it's big trucks, whether it's the small electric vehicles, whether it's those small machineries that's powered by our mini gas station, all of them have what we call as a wireless technology attached to them. So if you're a diesel truck or if you're a gasoline truck and you pull into one of our gas stations in OUC, it will automatically know. By the time you get the gas handle, it will already know that, hey, this is vehicle 123. You just put 10 gallons yesterday. Why are you putting 2 more? So your preventative maintenance is due next week. And by the way, the ERP system is going to create a work order for that and inform the mechanics that you're due for your maintenance. So once again, it's taking advantage and mitigating risk, for you, to have more malfunction in your fleet, to have more, erosion in terms of, your degree of service when you're dispatching, those big vehicles to help you repair power lines out there. We're ensured that our fleet are in their best capacity because we know when they pull in, it reports how much, mileage it has consumed. It knows that, you're due for a checkup. So all done through, again, the power of technology and the power of connecting multi-things, leveraging our asset in enabling us to make sure that we manage our assets and mitigate our risk. So the last part that I'm going to share with you is not as sexy as, the connectivity, but I want to give you a perspective that, the importance of the quality of data as well. So in our power plant, in terms of maintaining our turbines and things like that, we're known for reliability. I think we're in 11 years running. OUC's performance is far above, Florida's 4 largest utilities in 2 key performance indicators, the average restoration time and the average number of outages minutes per year. So once again, we normally capitalize on mitigating risk and ensuring that we're leveraging our assets so that we don't get into a position where our customers are out of power and we couldn't do anything. So our position is always to be proactive and be more on the side of erring on safety and erring on preventative maintenance. So just a quick one, equivalent force outage rate. You can see the national average. You can see how much below we are. We're also very proud that, not only in risk mitigation in distributing electricity, we're not going to be in the position where, there's I don't know, whether they blow up our plant, that we won't have an extra source of energy because we have diversified in terms of our source, from coal to natural gas, solar, landfill, and gas plants. So we have multiple subscription as well as our own plant to kind of give us the diversity that we need so that we can ensure that we're not going to be put in the position where there's going to be a blackout in our grid. The less sexy part, but that's highly needed in order for us to be able to be the reliable one, is that we enable ourselves to be able to have an accurate data and access to the data for execution and being able to have actionable information. So if you see, we have several also technology initiatives. We've had smart search programs. So anytime you search for anything that you need to replace, whether it's asset, whether it's a process, that you'll have that. We've used scanner GANs, in terms of technology to enable, a capturing of our assets and be able to ensure that whatever preventative things that we can do on it, it's tracked in our system and you'll be able to search it, as well as custom reporting. At the end of the day, in a summary, our approach to risk is enabling, access to asset and enabling quality of the data, the visibility and improving our business process, as well as providing the training that we need, as well as a friendly system. So that's our approach for risk management. Any question?